We've entered the village of Sadat in Homs, where we were introduced to Dr. Bashir, and this is his story. 25th of September 2015, I was at my surgery at my village, Al-Mihin, near Sadat, treating patients, when two men walked in pretending to be patients. They grabbed me and said, "We are not patient, but we are ISIS militants." They grabbed my medical equipment and took me captive to a village called Qaryatain. They held me hostage from 25th of September to the 5th of November. Then an ISIS sheikh came and told me, "You're leaving from here." I thought they were going to free me. They put me in a car at night and took me for a 5-hour drive. I didn't know where they were taking me. Then they took me out of the car and took me to an office before another ISIS sheikh. He said, "We are in Sawani." The next day they told me to prepare for another long trip. They blindfolded me. Then after 3 hours of driving, they removed the blindfold and told me we are in Al-Sukhna, next to Deir al-Zor. I had thought they were taking me to Mosul, but then I was glad I was still in Syria. We walked some distance, then they blindfolded me again and took me down into a tunnel and walked me into my jail cell. I was held captive there till January 29th, till after 5 days of bombing, they moved me to another cell inside a house. I stayed there for about 4 days, and on the 5th day, they put me in a car and drove me to another house where I saw many young girls wearing burqas. There was a little girl amongst them. I was shocked and confused. I saw them. The little girl was looking at me. She recognized me. Then she asked me, "Aren't you Dr. Bashir?" I was stunned. Then she grabbed me and hugged me. I asked her, "Who are you?" She said, "I'm Maryam from Qaryatain." I said, "What are you doing here?" She replied, "I've been kidnapped. We've all been kidnapped." I asked, "Why did they bring you to this house?" She said, "ISIS is going to free us." We were then escorted by ISIS to the border of their self-proclaimed Islamic State and sent on buses to Qamishlo and Hasake.
ما فتلي مو وحات لي ثيومي بيحتفوا أنا قعصرية إنك كنا قبل دو بيحبوا شو منهري وبهرو ومازعي ويلي ومعودي وأشل في يسكنين مازعي لي ومحون مليا فيديوهات دانو شهرين نحريبا وعبي ما قلبي لي كموكو يلودي نثي وقميدوناني وبيحاريتو مخابري قرتي دي يثوي برثو وينك ميقم دار وقايتلي حيو ثيدي هزلي حمش او الشيث ديشي هنستي ميخابو
لو حمش الشيث ديشي سريوية مقريتين أكيد نيشيستي مخابور ستي
كنت انا خليتك تو سريوية مادن حوية
خليتك سريوية مادن حوية وسريوية
ايه كلهم شي حوية
لأنه احنا أخذ سريوية دافعينها كلات لجن بفينا اشتو نيشي وعم أوسيو وإعيتو مدن حيث تستي هو لكلات لجن النيشي
من قفص وتودي لما عدوثي وران فاديق وديلان فاري حق بحلو ثيدي
تودي الموبيو تودي له عمو سريويو تودي نسي عوثو معودين تودي له خستين ايتي.
These are some of the stories of Christians kidnapped by ISIS. From the 265 Christian families who were kidnapped, this is the story of Wasim. We're living in peace in Qaryatain. We knew about ISIS, but didn't know where they were and didn't imagine how close they were to Qaryatain. We heard bombings and explosions. And then we realized ISIS had entered and surrounded our village. And my wife, she was 9 months pregnant at the time. There was heavy mortar shelling and gunfire. I rushed to get the vehicle to take my entire family to escape to safety, but ISIS had spotted me and put a Kalashnikov to my head and asked me, "What are you?" Another ISIS militant quickly yelled, "He is a Christian." Then they forced me to the ground and gave me two options with a Kalashnikov to my head. You can either convert to Islam or pay the tax. I said, I'll pay the tax. I then tried to contact my family, only to find out that my wife, kids, parents and auntie have all been held captive by ISIS. They transported us to an inside refrigerated truck to another town. We stayed there for 1 month, living in misery. That's where my wife gave birth to our son, Antonios, from within the cell. We were fed a loaf of bread per day and sometimes a bit of olives and cheese that I would leave for the kids. They would show us videos of what it's like living under the ISIS rule, and they would also show the children and the elders horrific videos of ISIS killings of Christians who refused conversion or even pay tax. We asked for medicine for my auntie who had cancer. They said they have to get permission from the ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi from Mosul. Medical aid never came and she died in her cell. They made us sign a contract and told us if we step outside the village, they'll take our women and our children. On that day, ISIS butchered a family of 5 who could not pay the tax and refused to convert to Islam. When the Syrian army came and attacked ISIS, most of us managed to escape to a nearby safe Christian village called Feyruze. Most of the 265 families who were kidnapped managed to escape, but some families were caught and were slaughtered.
بارخمون أبون عشيشة كتلان هركي أبون أنطونوس كتيو هركي بيتريتو كتلان أبون أمي خويل بيشاتو دتري ألفو 13 سيدنا
13
إن قاعبلي 11 هركي فاشي شبتو أبونا فاشي شبتو كلها هركي بنو عامو هركي محاضرو عامو كله فاش هركي بيقريثو هو النافقي مركي كتلان راحونو مديدا سريويو ماركوس هركي بيشاتو 3 ألفو 15 سيدنا
نعم
هي عباد بو بوليس بمومو كتو فلحون هاركي بو بوليس قلعبة يومو وماطي الدكتو جيتشو ييث لاذات كتيو تحتوشو تونو داعش مكللي تامو موفقلي هي أبا زوبتو زينالي محاضرو زين وابغري كل مدينة عشان ناط الروحي إلو هنا هجم اللي خايفو محتى اللي علي يرعو بثر مبلل الدكتو مكاسلي عينوثي وهي حطيفو ييث مبلل لايكو سيدنا
بيلي دكتور اسمه
برزي مبلل الدكتور كتوا من كوفر تحتوش توناسي دالي موحن لي لو كل يوم كل كمو يومي محيو موحن ويلي ترى لي مرفي ودق نايدي وحول قشور بيدي ومقلبه اشمه اشتهولي اشمه مدثي هذا هي اشمي مرخوز تمشي حويو وعودوا تامو تحتير حفره نقول شنيه ترتي اشني وتلوثو يرحي فاش تامو أمي ديت كتيو ندمرو الغلبة نوشي إيهاي ملوثيدي لو ناقيسو يومو ناقا إيهاي ملوثيدي دوا حميد اللو ماركوس
خطف تقريبا 2-3 شهور ضليت ما يقارب 2 أحفر.
I was kidnapped for approximately 2 years and 3 months. In 2015, while driving near Saddad, I didn't realize I had driven up to an ISIS checkpoint. It was too late. By the time I realized, an ISIS dragged me out of the car and put me on the ground, blindfolded me, and took me captive to a village called Barzi. There, they put me on the ground and enslaved me to dig a tunnel for them. I was working around 18 hours per day. Anytime I would slow down, I would get beaten. They would deliberately always hit beneath my feet, so every time I take a step, I remember the punishment for my wrongdoing. I wasn't getting fed, very little. They made me grow my beard, shave my mustache, and gave me a Muslim name, Ahmed, instead of Mark. I never lost my faith. I would pray to all the saints, to all the churches. I put all my faith in Jesus and Mother Mary. I was seeing all the saints and churches and visiting my family in my dreams, especially my baby son, Elias. I would even celebrate St. Antonius Day, which was my local church I was baptized in. I could hear the church bells ring and hear the saints telling me, "Don't be afraid, you will go home." They considered me an infidel, and in their opinion, only they will see paradise. They were so extreme, I was not allowed to do a sign of the cross, so I would pray closing my eyes. They don't know God. They have no mercy. I didn't see a day light for the whole 2 years and 3 months till the Syrian army came around and surrounded the village, not knowing ISIS had hostages. Then a deal was made between the Syrian army and ISIS to have me freed. I was only set free for 4 days ago. Thanks to be God. One of the most painful, heartbreaking experience of this journey was upon arrival in Sadat, where an elderly, heartbroken man came to the church hall to tell his story. The man broke down in tears and was not able to talk or tell his story. Father Tony then explained why he broke down and could not utter a word, but tears only. He had just one son, and ISIS had forced him to watch them burn his son alive.
After that, me and His Eminence Bishop Mata Al-Khouri drove together to Homs.
When we entered Homs, there were no words which can describe the devastation and destruction of homes and buildings. This once vibrant suburb full of life has become a total ghost town. We met with His Eminence Morselvanos.
احنا عضو بحسيوثو الحمص، حسيوثو دحميس وحموث وطرطوس، يعني هذا ايش موديهم دي حسيوثو دي. انا حسو سلوانوس بقديري، واحنا عضو جابو بنيونو بودك دي حسيوثو. اي تدعم زونورو وابيثيت مديدان ويحسيوثو هكذا. هذا حسيوثو.
هيش كيتو بثيات مهركي
أردو كيوصفين عبيثيت بيكون حابو بيتيدي لازم أياتو مي هاوي الغلبة كيتو ميقم عصري أردو هاوي ماثيو حمشي أياتو يزم الحضوري ماثيو حمشي لجبطي الغلبة مو عميدان هاوي الغلبة سهدة احنا ميقموا احنا أياتو مي هركي وينو استيبو بنيونو نافقينا صفريتو غلبة خيرو بحمش وهو صفريتو عابقينا مركي أزينا الفيروزي وزيدر ايكو بكتوبينا وفايش كل صغيره بس ما ترتيش في القداعرين على ركي كل ما دي حاربوا يعيتوا يحسوثوا هركي وبنيونو دبيثيتنا قولي وانا تشمسوا بها.
After 2.5 years of ISIS occupation of Hamas, upon entering to see what was remnant of the city remains, with just smoke still in the air, it was hard to see and to breathe. The stench was foul. Visually, it was like 1,000 coffins that were scattered amongst the remains. Was still under threat. There were IEDs, which is improvised explosive devices. The whole village destroyed, including churches, buried to the ground. The destruction ISIS had left brought tears and devastation to our souls. That's the church of the Mother of the Girdle, with the orphanage and the Archdiocese building inside the broken down church. Seeing the destruction and the devastation, all we could do in solidarity is to pray with every tear and collaborate our voices to cry out loud to the Lord's Prayer. Abun bashmayo nathqada shmoch titha malkuthoch nahwe sabyonoch ay kanat bashmayo of barra hablan lahmo sumqonan يومونو واشبقلان حوباين وحدوهاين أي كانوا الدوفحن شباق الحايو باين لو تعالى نسيونو إلو فاصلا من بيشو ميتو ديلوخ همال كوثو وحيلو تشبحتو لولم والمين آمين.
سيدنا كتبوا سيسي عوثو هتفتح لك سيدنا URDC يسحتو ديعيتو دي حتشو فايدون تيبق محكت إشمو سيدنا على إسحتاثي على المقاق معذريتو ومقاق معذرونتو كل زنبخو
أعطوا إسعتو ديدا قابين مشارين بيسعتو مشاتس لأنه إسعتو إنا قنافقين مركو وحزيلا هو عميدا زدمي بنا الفايو برزي كل حاب دكثو وكل كوبري معذرونوثو كم شاري لمين سيدنا لازم معذرات لان كوبت لان معذرونوثو لكم شاري يعني شغلي لا لو وعميدا هركي غربي فقيرو يو وعميدا هركي لتي حاربي أبو تايدي كوبا بس كحوية.
نعم ومن مميز حزيل يادي ما عندكم الشارات يبوكنو شو دي صحتو سيدنا كيتو غلبي سنيقوية تكتني قد قلوية لقد داعي لبوتاثي الوحاتو محاضر قبوتي لشانية وحاتو كو يصفوتوني بزنيد كبوتو إكليدات كوثي وكل يرحو وكل عيدونو كوثي زبنو زوزي لاني كباعي زوزي دعيشي كمعدوتو أيولو في أياتمي لشان دومي وبتصفرو يمدرشتو أمي دوناني هزالي غلبي سيدنا تولي لوموريو كو يصفوتو ليحتي دوثو دوعا مدهركي ودوعر وعزالي مقا كلوزنفو زيد معدونوثو كيتو غلبي سنيقوية وانا ستيك بعينا شارينا مع استراليا دم عضريني واتقوا تحرينا يا سيدي معضرينا
احنا كومينا احنا يعني سوريويا رحمينا واثريدا احنا هاثو هانو واثريدا لو كبعينا كورينا ليه بس كبعينا مو عامد سوريويا لجيك فيش سوريا الينا فيشنا سوريويا احنا هركي معدرونوثو زي لو خبوت اي ذبح حاربه وهاني اذا لكم معدرينا وعمد لجيك دوعر هنستكتو نقول وايه نفقي الارواح نفيش وش هركي مشارك فيشنا ابو اثريدا احنا كبعينا طورينا سوريا بس ايش ما معدرون ثم كل حا مع درلا كيف بنك معدرينا وبعدك مش شكرنا له خاصة لارك وحزيلوخ يعني هات حزيلوخ بوعينه حاق دوثك حوزه طومك شومع وهاتكم من لو خد هاوت اخ امباسادور موسى ازقادو ديدا مدد حزيلوخ وازقادو شاريرو حزيلوخ بس روثه ومن هاوي يطلق ومن لخ روثه وفيديو كونويثو اي كميه دي معدرون ثم ايش مو لتو غلبه يعني لك فيو
هزيلي سيدنا
واحنا كمينا اذا كيف وعميدا باستراليا كم عادر قاعد وصل السيارة قدام وكم عادري ان شاء الله وخا تودي غلبه ميدي يكتوي عميكو
بوحا ضلوا
سيدنا دورينا وكفشينا هركي
بوحا ضلوا ينقضوا عنه انا مداومينو في الحنانو كيتو غلبه دوشي تكمعوني كوس مشتركي بحاجي وهاني القدري مشتركي ستيك وخدمي عيتو كتلان عيتو كمعادري إلو أنا حاضرون وأنا بحاول على مرابين في الحولانو
دوثت بقاحته كل مدى طيب وشافيرو ومقتنع وعميدا من تامك شعرنا يعني مدى يعني هو شعريره مدى شدروثو موطي كل حا دوك سيدي
آمين مختشمو سيدنا من هاوي هركي من جاري ديعيتو هركي زي كتاب بنيون وحاثو مع مرخو ديعيتو
متر 1011 عابر يعني استقبلوية ايسيس داعش واحروا لجبهة النصرة وانا عابر الحمص. احنا هركي وميقين بيحسيوثو عمياتومي شيناك موحيلة من كل جابي هركي فقينا ويرحض شبوط مركي حمص وفايشينا ترتيشني وفلقي الأرول ويحمص عاتقته أولد سيتي كولا فايش صخيرته عمس قبلوية وفايش ترتيشني وفلقي موحن بمدي ثاثي على بوتي على عيدوثو على موثبي على كل على مدرشوثو هركي وهانو حام بوتي ديدا دي حسيوثو جبث تربيثو نافل كولي ناحت على كميلا صاروخ وكميلا فرقوع غلبة ونافل وبيتانو.
شلومو كان هركي بمديتو عاتقتو حمص عاتقتو كميلة هركي عن بارخمور أبون توني يعقوب كتيو ويامينو دحاشيو سلوانوس أبونا بس كيبق مخاتلي بوعو وشكو قانو وبيتانو دمنوا وبيتايدو كمونا بلو خركي وا بس كومي دوني علومي للهاوي باسي دو ثلاثة كنا اي بعودو
فونو اعدام الفونو ايدي احنا بيحمس عاتقتو خد ملوخ حطيفة خد حوزة أبوتي كل حاريوة أبوتي وعامو تشعيبا مو عامو مو بمو عامو مشي حوت كتيو اعدو هركد حوزة ميدك مقحر اونو وبيتايدي هركيو بيجا داثي وهركي علوي يمينستي وبيتو جدد سيدنا حاسيو ماتيا كتيو اعدو حسيد الدرامسو يعني حطيفه وعمو عدو ازي وداع وهلا عدو ليبي دوع عشان حوزة ابوتي لي تمد يعني ليبي عايشي كله
هركي بنيونو دعيوشو
دعيوشو رقم ثلاثي شقات ثلاثيه من ضمننا فلاورز يعني
30 درجة هذه قاطت
ايوه هاني لشان كو عيشي ابي نوشي بس بيدك ثلاثة وكيد غلبها وخا بيحمز عاتقته فاحنا
هيش
حر
ابونا ايش
بيت بوشولخ بحزر بدك وصالون يعني كنت ميقم بس عدو حاربه وعدو وعامو كوزويع هاني الجنوفلي لازم استي معزي كيد غلبها هركي عدو لوعامو وهانو يعني من دمينا خد عم حبول هاويلي شبعوت 28 ميقاميتو وحرب سوريا فوعامو اللهم مساعد لنا مشان مساعدينا وعامو احنا مشدرين ايقرثو لوعامو ببريفة كولا ودينو بالصالي هات كيف ودي اله والحوبة مشدرين ايقرثو لشان قفيشي عامو يعني وعامو كلوزمني غلبة ديلون بيجا دايدا حمص اتكتيو يمذي تايدا
ابونا اونو بوحاض ابو الى قضانو استراليا يم عدرو نوثو دقم جاربنا مرابينو بحروك توي على الحمص
سعودي
يعني حتى عمي فاتر خوثو هور اركي ولا كوني ولا علموي كل كم تحكي بكلنا شو هركي من سوريا سعودي يدكتو تقبالستي خوثو زد بكلكتو حمص
كلوزمنا غلبة
اذا نوشو مشان
وعميدان غلبة وعميدان وعم حبول كيت ابوتي كل حد خد حدوزت يعني ليت بوتي ليت شغله ليت في الحونو وعمو مجبور مهزم او مجبور
آثر دركة لجي بصورات ما كنوزت وعميدان ايضا بقحوية هكذا وناشر رسل يوخا خطوصو احنا عندما وشي مع عديدا وشي عم اياتو نتقابينا وبثنا صرخ اي مرعيثو كولا هذا اثر اياتومي وكبعت من ريحتو كوبة كلاوة كل حام اياتومي خد مع برونوثو وكل مرة هذا اياتومي كولي هنا اشمو مالي يعني احنا كنا زد بماثيو حمشي ياتومو بمرعيثو هاني اشمو كل نوشي كل دكتو آثم من صدد قريتين وحاني حاملي وبابيلي تيفويو وبابيلي هاوي صهدو ومعي حكيت تشريفه وهانا أسوس إيمان رضوثو هاثي وإذا شرب دوثي نقاحة الكودة بكوبة مع رضوثو كموقف سيحوثو داني كدعي بتنوشي عدو بوزنو عسكر هونو كتلا نوشي قواني يستيقوا عمينا نوشي كومي صبروا نوعا ميدا ابو خطاوي يعني مع ضعيفة بيش مديسة تدفية وستة دم بارك الله
لاناركي ابو قاشيش افرم جيعتو ديو ضالو مريم محولي لي اديما افرحوني غربي موفروني لنا عيمي كل عمره ومن كل طريق عودي عم يسحتو دي حسيوثو تفتح لي سحتو دي معذر بنوثو حسو يوحنا ابراهيم من كفوز قطعينا تحطي فالو مدعالي الينا ابونا بس اوقفكيبك مع حكي اسمه ولا فرحوني وسامت وامدوني
بقامته بشيلات ملفون لك الحلب دكتيدو بيتيدو خركي شلومي غلبة لو عميدا استراليا تامو انه قاشو هركب حلب لشاتو درفو الشعوب او ينقاشو فدمنا في مرعيك هركب حلب عيد المرة فرين عيد الداتا لوهو انت هركب دي صالو فتحنا تقريبا مدى عصرية وميك الدكتور مش نعم هيبا النعيمة أهم إذا جابينا أن عينا جنب الصاحي لجنب كل يوم بتكنشي باعي تاروت ودرجة كل يوم إحنا مشي حاي كل يوم سريوي عم ندور دايما بتكنشينا ليت جابينا فرشنا بينات
أبونا هنا قولوا أبونا بتوع غربي يقولوا غرب النعمي مش تعنوا أما إحنا غربي في حاي أنا كل اللي يكون هذا كودر مش تعنوا
كل يوم مفتحته وصار درجة دوت أنا عيمة كل يوم عصرية دوت أنا عيمة مش تاعن كل يوم تودي وأنا مش تاعن
ويمكن هذا لا تتمد يعني
ليتو تمد افتح لي صار درجة ليتو تمد عطونا أنا وعلينا شوية عامل في مدرسة المشابه وضفنا كل درجة وصلنا كل درجة وصلنا في رشنا على السوري.
الكاتدرائية الموجودين فيها هي كاتدرائية
Where St. Elias Cathedral, Archbishop Yermanas Farahat area. This cathedral unites all the followers of the cross, churches like Syrian Catholic, Church of 40 Martyrs, Armenian Orthodox, Church of the Mother Mary, Roman Orthodox, Armenian Catholic, as well as the Maronite Church. This cathedral serves all the people in this area. This is a Christian area. Over time, a lot of things have changed, and the Islamists started entering in this Christian area, resulting in the ratio of the area being 50% Muslim. On the 7th of April 2015, a missile blew the entire roof of the cathedral, resulting with the rest of the church structure collapsing during the Passover. During this period, another attack was carried out in Sulaimania, a neighboring Christian suburb. The Islamists martyred the people, destroyed the churches, as well as the place of trade and businesses. 22nd of December 2016, we returned and carried out the repairs on the church. On Christmas Day, we all gathered and conducted the Christmas Mass without the roof of the cathedral, which was a meaningful symbol of death to life. In the witness of the angels, with the will of God, we want peace here on the ground for Syria and all of humanity. When the Mass was carried out without the roof, this gave hope to all, not just those attending the service, but to all who were not present. This is a very important message to all Christians. Easter 2017, we carried out the second service at St. Elias on Good Friday, followed by Easter Sunday. Even the area desolate, we still carried out the service. And to this day, we believe Aleppo is living the resurrection. Jesus has risen. We want to build, but it is a slow process to fix this massive destruction.
Abuna Elias, we have here, this is the, Abuna Elias is the Maronite priest here in Aleppo. This is the first church, a Maronite church that was built in Aleppo by His late eminence Archbishop Germanos. I walked in, I actually didn't realise exactly why it was so open up the top. If you have a look, the whole roof has been blown off. The whole roof has literally been blown off. You want to be able to see all the shrapnel damage on the shrine. This whole floor was just full of, the whole roof was on the floor. They clean it up every few days. Stones keep falling down. The whole front of the church outside is full of shrapnel. This is a very sacred church to all of us, being the first church built, Maronite church built in Aleppo. Abuna Ilyas is just going to say a few words to us in Arabic. Abuna, تفضل.
أول شيء سلام للجميع. سلام لكل الأشخاص.
I just want to send my regards to all the people around the world, especially to Australia. From Halab, from Land of Martyrs. We are holding in our prayers the people who have left Halab, and we ask them to hold us in their prayers as well. The people of Halab are now witnesses to what has happened to their land. And we are not afraid. With everyone's help, we can rebuild this beautiful church as it was before. Okay, thank you, Abuna Ilyas, for that. Now, after that, Eddie, what was the next destination after that?
On that same street, in that very suburb, that's where most of the churches are in Aleppo. I visited the Greek Orthodox Church, which was completely bombarded. Half of the ceiling was on the floor, not as bad as the Maronite Church, the damage. I also visited a Roman Catholic church, which was damaged really bad from the bombs.
This is the Greek Orthodox one?
Yes, and the Roman Catholic Church.
And the Roman Catholic. In 2012, I arrived to the Greek Orthodox Church as a caretaker. For the first 2 years, there was peace. All the damage and destruction that you're witnessing here has escalated from 2015. This once was a beautiful church of worship, is now in ruins. We now wait for help to repair the church because we don't have the resources. We cannot clean or remove the rubble because ISIS has planted IEDs, improvised explosive devices, in full frontal view. Not even the Russian army could deactivate them.
After that, I went back to the Archdiocese and spent some time with the Relief Centre, watching the way they work. Everything's very organised, similar to Homs, similar to EPDC in Damascus, where every single person in need, poor or displaced. After that, I saw a man approach the church who's a member of the church. His name was John. He asked if he could get some financial aid to fund a surgery for his 3-year-old daughter.
So we're here at the St. Ephraim Cathedral in Aleppo, and we're downstairs helping with the relief fund here, handing out boxes of food, etc., medication, money for rent, etc., helping all the displaced and poor people and a lot of refugees here. And I overheard a conversation that a gentleman was asking members of the relief fund here. He said, my daughter needs surgery. She's 3 years old. She got hit by a rocket in her head. She's only 3 and he needs to pay for the surgery. So I said, we'll pay for the surgery. Thanks to everyone back at home in Australia who's funded towards this. We can help her. She's going to get her surgery done next week, and she's only 3 years old. They were living in Raqqa, which is the self-proclaimed capital of ISIS. Here they call Daesh.
his whole family had to leave. Obviously, everything they owned, there was only property. They didn't have money in the accounts. They were living off property they had, so they have nothing now, and they're here. And I'm just grateful that we can actually help, and without people like everyone back at home who's contributed to these fundraising event, and we're able to help babies who have been damaged from rockets. It doesn't get more innocent than that. So I just wanted to say God bless everyone who's helped towards this cause. We're just here at Mord Afrim, St. Afrim Diocese here in Aleppo. This is where His Eminence Archbishop Yohanan Ibrahim was residing before he was kidnapped. The little girl, 3-year-old, who you just saw left, this is his father here, John. He's a member of the church here in Aleppo. John, you were originally not living in Raqqa, but you had all your properties in
All my properties in Raqqa.
Everything
and
there.
Everything there. 2 years ago, ISIS took everything I own. They asked me, if you want to keep your properties, the only thing you have to bring your family to Raqqa and leave them with us. You will be free to go from Raqqa to Aleppo, but your family has to stay here with Raqqa under our, their government, this way, what they call it.
Under their rule.
Okay, then I refused. I said, okay, my family is more important than the money. They took everything I own. They destroyed my house. They left me with nothing.
Your daughter suffered damage to her eye from a rocket.
From a rocket.
And your other daughter as well suffered damage from a rocket.
From her head. Thanks God, my other daughter, we had a miracle. Nothing happened to her. And thanks to God, this is for me more important than the money I lost. When I saw my daughter is walking in front of me, this is more important than anything else. But my little daughter, she suffered something with her eye because she was really scared, and she had some, what they call it, the muscle pools of the eyes.
Yes, it turns the eyeballs.
The eyeballs. So now her eyeballs sometimes they go, to the outside.
John, I just overheard you asking the church to send her downstairs, the relief centre, for help to finance the surgery, which is immediate. She needs to get ASAP. I, as a member of our church in Australia, the Syriac Orthodox Church in Australia, and along with all who participate in these fundraising events that we do to aid people, families like yourself here, I will fund this.
Thank you very much.
This surgery.
Thank you very much.
And
thank you very much.
I hope she'll be well and recover well.
Thank you.
And we'll keep in touch after the surgery as well.
Okay. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I wish you all the best.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. This is one of the church buildings right next door to the church. As you can see, the windows have been blown off. All the windows have been blown off. We're just going to take a walk inside. Materials everywhere here. As you can see, they've just completely bombarded this church building. And believe it or not, this is actually nothing compared to what we're going to see next door right now, which is the actual church. So you can see all the windows have just been blasted from the explosions here. Now if you follow me, just here next door. See all the houses have been damaged. Right there is where we're going to go and have a look right now. The actual church of St. Mary, the Syrian church, here in the Syrian town of Khabur. We're going to have a look at the damage that's been done. We're going to go inside and take a look inside and around it closer. So this is just the church building next door. I'm with Abuna Gabriel here. As you can see, this ancient Assyrian church has been completely demolished by ISIS
if you come and have a look over here, I've just found, I haven't touched this yet, right here, a piece of the cross that's smashed. There's still some books from the church that are left here. If we just come around, here's the front of the church. These, of course, are deacons. Give a sort for the deacons inside the church. We're going to take a walk inside right now. There's so much left here. We're going to go where you can't even access through this side. The shrine of the church over there, completely demolished. They've actually bombarded it to the point where it's just on the ground, completely removed from the church. We're going to come inside the church. Still the clothes of what the priest would have been wearing inside the church, the clothes of the priest, the prayer clothes of more pages in ancient Aramaic, Assyrian dialect, writing another chimasto here. This is what's left of this Assyrian church. This is Part1. This is what ISIS, the dogs of dead, have done. This was the altar. This was the altar. There's more. This is the altar, and of course the clothes of the priests. This is what's left of one of many churches, especially in this region, where there were over 2,000 families living in Kabul. A cross that's left over. I don't know what to say. Okay. Okay. This is one of the books that's left over. This is the most intact book that I could find. It's been burnt from the outside. I'm going to bring this back to Australia. And as you can see, they piled everything up to try to burn as much as they could. Sobo Dakrom Wadbothar. Yeah.
After that, I went to Qamishli. I flew to Qamishli from Damascus.
Here, at the predominantly Christian town of Qamishlo in northern Syria, one of our priests, Abuna Father Abdul Masih, the president of the Aramaic Summer School, is looking over the classes at the Syriac Church of the Virgin Mary. And the infants are outside playing activities. This Aramaic school consists of 6 grades under the supervision of Abun, Father Abdul Masih, and under the protection of Sutoro. These children, along with all the families, partake in many different social events and fun activities to help distract them from the horrors of the war surrounding them. What was your next destination after that?
After that, we went to Hasaki.
Hasaki?
Yes. That's where I met His Eminence, the current and newly appointed Archbishop of the Gozarto, which is that region in northern Syria.
كالي هركي عم أبون قاشيشو بيقلو جابرييل كتيو قاشيشو ديريتو دموركي واركيس هركي بي حساكي وارخورا بونا
شينا يدي أبون باري
تودي أبونا تودي هركي حزيني فلحوني غالبي شافيري موفروني ليحتي دوثو دواعا ميدا هركي سيحتو تكم عدرو لأنه شيء كلي هركي أبونا هركي كمعاون وفتح لي هوقا خد فلحوني خد كيوثو خد بنيوني ما أدري شوثو معاون غالبي لو عمود هركي وابونا سيكتلي ميد محكي لها اني نقع عبيلي داعش واسس لركي بيحساكي بيقامت ابونا كيف محكت لي نقع عبيلي من هاوي و اي كنت فينو هركي كمحكي لها ايدو معاون لك معطوز دوا عمود داعش حتى روحي وشاريرو باللي تسنو خوخ ابونا تودي
بيو موفى بيشات وطرح في بحصر كتوا شوثوا بي دودي حسكي شمال ويران إلو ثلاثة عبيرية بدا عشاون كتوا هم لو شيء استهاون عمية قائم عليه وقيس السورية وأبيعي النفقي فايشي حضر المو طامو كده عمية زينو يعني أبيعي النفقي
هذا المو يعني
حضر المو بحارته فايشي من طيب مني ومهزمي مني فايش مو بحارته أنا قابل النفقني لو فويش زد موخا وقوم يعني أنا قاعد قلت بينا نوفق عمينا نوشي لو مو حيلا نوجيسو احنا بدر طلب يبوش نطلب لك بينا وفاشان بينا فاشو قبل توي عملنا شان مفقين عبر نو قاموا يطاموا قبل وشلو عبر تاوي هاوي فايشين اشتوسا غلبة عصفور بحارة منافقين عمي وقيسو يعني هاوي كمينا مفاوضات
شغيل عمدو دي
شغيل عمدو منافقين وعابدين بحضرنا مش هتحرق وقيتو حينو قيس عابدي داعش إنه ميدي رابها يعني إنه التركي كل مهزمة باطن الحدود الماثيمتر وتقريبا بينا الفوال داعش عبر لومو ما في ترلفو عن ميدي ترلفو داعش عابدي غيركي وكل ما يدعس وزاعين على إنه شيء الهركي على الكتلة قاموا فينا إيش حزينا نحتي فويد نقرية وفي زاعين على إنه شيء أمطيرا باصات رابط نتام شلو بينا إنه شيء معطينا اللي يوحى فايش نقوله وش نعمل شو جلس روحنا هركي بيعيتو كلام خنا فايشين هركي وبثر بينا فايش كمعطينا فايش ضعر مو عليه من نقاط شلون ينطلق بساثي وسيدنا الفصل
قاميتو شكونا بس أتركوا فايشين هنا قدرت هنا قداش على فايو أبونا جابرييل وشاموشور جورجيس
أولى اليوم فايشينا روحينا تنا هركي وفلت وتنو شيء عمينا ومحرم ما في سنة فترة وخليتها مشو هنا تشيكي معلمة مضعر لنا علمة بس أني شو نعمل طالما بيطلع مشو طالما يعني على إذا فايشو تنو شيء بابوتي أبينا تحمينا أبوتي على كتوانوشي ما فيكي أبينا يتوي بابوتي نمشي حوالي الميدنة إحنا فايشينا هركي بيغيتو نمخيوينا هركي بوشارة نمخيوينا وقيسو سوريا تريدية مفكية مركي فايشي يقربوا فايش حوالي ب40 يومين عصفوا غلبة على النشائر وبثمانة ثنيحنا منا وخالصينا خيوينا هركي خيوينا ساعة بيوم نقع بيوم الدوشان فايشينا ماذا عصفوا مشكلنا والله أيضا نحلو قدرنا فايشينا عملنا نشان قدرنا معوينا النشان وهاوينا سبب دعري النشان إلى بوتفاهم
نشر كل
بصراحة لا يحتوي في النشاط ما كيتو تكثر الشتان لأن غلب السفينة بالميدان وغلب الميدان مع ضر لنا ما كانش إنه شيء
أبونا هركي كيتو فيديو استيقريشو إذا كنت مشغولات بثر موفق وداعش هركي بنو قيسو هركي بحساكي
وعبو محافظ بحساكي ويوم المشكلة
ليس لأحد منا أي فضل سوى لهؤلاء الأبطال الذين ضحوا
Tell us a bit more about Sutoro, Eddie.
Sultoro is a Christian militia who works to protect the Christian region of Qamishli, the churches. They also have a lot of schools where they teach all the kids different grades. They also have the only playground in that region for the families and the kids to come and play. They work a lot with the community, they work a lot with all the families, they protect the region from all the terrorists, anyone that tries to come in that area where they are, and they consist of Christian members from all different churches.
Sultoro is an Aramaic word meaning protection. Here in northern Syria, in a predominantly Christian town of Qamishlo, we have a Christian militia called Sultoro, who are a mixture of Syriacs, Assyrians, Chaldeans, Malachites, Armenians, and all types of Syrian Christians. This militia was formed at the beginning of the Syrian war. Sultoro run an Aramaic and Arabic school for the children and provide security to the churches, as well as fighting ISIS in other parts of Syria in conjunction with the Syrian and Russian armies. Many martyrs of the Sultoro have fallen, but they have maintained safety and security for the Christian town of Qamishlo, preventing terrorists from entering the town.
I'm here in northern Syria. This area is a mainly Christian populated area. It's called Qamishli, part of Hasake region. Here I'm with a military force, Christian military force. They're all Christians. They are combined with Syriacs, with Assyrians, with Armenians, with Melkites, with different type, all different type of Christians from different churches. Here, there's no differentiating between which church you're from, which background you are. They are here to protect all the Christians of this region. They work in conjunction with His Holiness, our Patriarch, as well in conjunction with the Syrian army, but they are the only ones here protecting the Christians. As you can see here, this is their logo. It's called Sultoro. That's their logo there. And they've been here now for for approximately 5 years now. They've been operating. Some of them just got back from Deir ez-Zor, where there's very intense fighting against ISIS. They go there, fight ISIS, they come back. They go to other regions where Christians need protection from ISIS. They'll go, they fight. Martyrs will fall. This is one of the martyrs here. His name is Gabriel. God rest his soul, Alom Hasele. And they keep fighting, and they're here for one specific reason: the protection of Christians. God bless them all, the whole lot of them. And it's very important for people back home to know that there is a Christian militia like this defending the Christians in the best way, in the most way they can.
albums. Oh man, this is, oh my god, all babies. Look at that photo album of the families. شاموشو دي اي تايدنا في دياكنو شاموشو انطونيوس
شافشينا
انا هانو وبايتايدي لاغل انا قمشارينا دمعدلينا وبايتايدي بوزل من لاغل ولا لا الهركي يعني تودي الموريو وبايتو قوتن بيعادل واحنا هانو حبب وتيت احنا قمشارينا سيحتو فاتير خويتو دمادروثو دا استراليا دمعدلينا ما دارينا هي وكيتو سكتلي 4 بنوثو وحا ابروسي يقرثو ربثو يو الو طورالي وكعودينا دمعدارينا مقا يقروثو احنا قدرينا لبوتثي هركي بيمذيتو دحمص